Alright, chat. Are you guys ready to see the most broken thing in this current build of Multiverses? It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Let's see just how high I can make it go. Do you guys see what's happening? Do you still see what's happening? Let's do this again for the people back home. Jerry, stop shooting! Oh, I know what I need. Okay, projectile speed makes this a lot easier. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. No finisher. Wow. 124 damage. So this is a combination of many things, and the biggest thing is the Ignite perk. The Ignite perk is what makes this do insane amounts of damage. It also combines, you know, just the Void tech, where I can just do down airs over and over, where surprisingly down air combined with the Quark still combos with attack decay. But Jerry also has infinite Quarks if you buffer. So if you get Jerry buffering, like at a very specific way, he can just keep shooting. So let's watch it again, and I want you guys to pay attention to how much damage the combo actually does. It's a little hard for me because I have to pay attention to where Shaggy goes. The combo did 96. Oh my god. So the fact that I'm doing an extra 30 chip is just also insane. I'm surprised the Hitstun combo did 96. Usually I don't think it adds up. Does Ignite proc? Ignite will proc because the Quark is considered a projectile. So Quark's a projectile, down air is an attack to Ignite. So if you guys don't know, Ignite, this will do 7, right? Let's see. So 165, right? My combo did about 3, which will put him at 168, and then 173. So each proc of unstacked Ignite does 5 damage. So each proc of stacked Ignite will do about 10. So if my combo, I'm surprised it showed up as 90. Usually when I was labbing this, it would show up as around, let's say like 60 to 70, and I would end up doing about 100 to 110 damage. Yeah, as you guys can see, overall, the damage on this combo is just insane. The proc stack, they stack. Look at how long he's burned for. So I think, one, just having the infinite Jerry Quarks is a problem. That's something that I think could get looked at. I think it'll be a lot easier to fix that. Maybe not. I'm not really a coder or a game designer. But the Ignite perk. This perk is a problem. As I'm sure if you guys have watched a lot of like high-level play, I think a big strength in this current patch is the maybe not the Ignite perks, but the projectile perks, which counts Ignite, it counts Gray Health, and actually that's about it. So this combo itself comes into play because if it wasn't stacking, that'd be fine. So look, 23, went to 28, but he's still going, right? That went from 23 to 32, that's 9. But one stack of Ignite will only do 5. So the fact that Ignite stacks is, in my opinion, a little more problematic because it's really easy to rack up really fast damage on somebody. Like, for example, if I get this, right, get the initial stack of Ignite, hit him with the racket, it'll ignite him, then the next dynamite applies another stack that can be meleeed. Right? Or even right there, you know, another projectile. There's a lot of projectiles in this game that can make it such that you just get ignited again. And then all the ignites stack up. You'll probably take about half of your stock's like damage from the ignite perk. Not even from the characters themselves, but from the ignite perk. If I did want to have like some changes to it, I think the easiest thing is don't make it stack. I'm fine with it resetting the duration, but don't make like 2 seconds of ignite turn into 9 seconds of ignite. Like if there's 1 second left, you know, reset it back to 2. Don't add 2 more seconds. I think that'd be really good regarding what things could happen with the ignite perk, because that's a big reason as to why I think gray health is really good. Don't get me wrong, but one thing regarding gray health is gray health doesn't stack. I guess I won't show here. It's a little. I think teammates in training is a little buggy, just a little bit. So in this situation, Shaggy on the side would get, you know, he'd get 3 gray health. All right, I hit him with 1 projectile. So if I hit him with another projectile, he will stay at 3 gray health. He doesn't go from 3 to 6 to 9 to 12 to 15. He just stays at a cap of 3. And if Shaggy's at 1 gray health, let's say, and I hit him with a projectile, he will go back to 3. So it's a very big difference there between the extent of what gray health gives you versus the extent of what ignite gives you. Gray health can negate a lot of damage, but usually you have to be taking the damage in order for it to reapply. With the ignite, like as long as you kind of front load stuff, and the fact that it stacks makes it to where ignite, just like the combos I was showing you, will do a considerable amount more of damage. And I do truly feel like if you're fighting a team that has like Tom, Raindog, sometimes Harley, Bugs, even like Velma, half of the damage you're gonna take for a stock will be ignite. Because like, let's see one of my like decent combos, right? Decent combo did 13. If I do decent combo, but I did a projectile earlier, that 13 turns into 18. Projectile also did like a good amount of damage, of course, you know. But maybe they just want the ignite perk to be this strong. You never know. It's just an alpha. It could be this way when the game does go into open beta. And when the game does go into open beta, you know, I'm excited to see the type of game that we will be playing. Because this game is really fun. Even this build versus the last build had very drastic differences. So I'd like to see, you know, there's a lot of fun stuff with Tom and Jerry in this build. There's a lot of fun stuff with Tom and Jerry in the last build. You know, there's this for sure. Like I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this. But end of day, I will be just as excited to see what the next build has in store as we are on the final hours of our current alpha, you know. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I'm really excited to see like the new stuff. Like for example, this fire perk wasn't this way in the previous build, and hopefully Tom and Jerry don't get hit that hard. I think projectiles are fine. I think the projectile perks aren't